EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Going up top. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the shotgun, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. His defense for the Buccaneers very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
To the air, May. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. His way down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Here. Crazy.
Henderson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Hey, what's that? Expect some pressure now. They may try to hit us up. Crazy.
In motion right as a running back. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Hey, what's that?
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Hey, alert! What's up?
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they're just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
The Buccaneers at 6-2 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Hey, what's up? 5. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll go again with Gibson. Broken tackle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First down, Patriots.
They'll throw with May. This complete to Polk. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Jalen Polk. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Crazy. Hey, here goes Trump. Hey, what's up? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. 5.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Crazy! Crazy!
Here's May. Escaping the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with May. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Mayfield. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, here's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Hey, alert, alert!
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd
Hey,
and
alert
7.
33! Run! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 7.
Set! Hurry! 180!
Mayfield now. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Well, the punt team and Vernon out there as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle. Just about every time.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 3.
Real.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
180!
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here this second quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 43-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
It's caught by Mike Evans. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Mayfield looks to throw.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 33. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
180!
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
2nd and 7.
Patriots
13-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Patriots 3.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
It's you right. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, 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 crazy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
60. Ready? 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Cut 19.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Left side caught by Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
18 rattle.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And they're on 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. give. Irving running right.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Mayfield to throw it. This is White on the screen. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Regular. What's up?
White going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Start.
Here's a handoff to Irving. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Start.
To throw, Mayfield. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Harold Landry make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Looking to throw, May. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Crazy. Now you're going to throw. crazy.
Throwing here is May. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. Complete. It's Henry. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
To the air, May. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10.
5. What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. 5.
Here's May. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hey, here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
39-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O'Keefe, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
A dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the